What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Stranded Deep, where I've loaded up with some of my supplies, and I'm ready to ride. So, if you haven't been here, we've been working on our base a little bit. We got some stuff built up. I know it looks like there's only, like, little support pits right there, but you know what? There's actually a building right there. For some reason, the walls are just, like, gone right now. I'm sure if we get closer, it'll be perfectly fine. But in today's episode, we're probably going to explore around a little bit, run around, have some fun. I think I'd like to go get some crates, though. Unless the crates over here are all full. And in that case, the crates are not going to be helpful. I haven't seen the plane or anything like that in the original version of the game back when it first came out. I mean, this is a long time ago. There used to be a plane that would fly overhead every now and again just to taunt you. Just so you would be like, oh my god, it's a plane. I totally want that to come with me. I'm going to grab some crates because I get the feeling we are probably going to end up looting a whole bunch of bullshit along the way. So with 3 crates, I think that'll expand my backpack out by like 9 slots. If I get more than 9 loots, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, you don't have a lot of inventory space in this game. You just got to kind of learn to live with that. I keep hoping that they'll add in, like, craftable backpacks and whatnot that'll make your inventory space, like, 3 or 4 times bigger over time. You can get, like, a big old giant backpack. But most importantly, I've got a compass with me because I'd like to figure out. So we've got an island over there. That's direct west. So let's go directly west. I always like to travel in cardinal directions if I can. Come on, Raft, bring it about.
Come about on the starboard. There we go. All upon the ocean. Fancy men all at once sing.
No, we're not singing today. I thought about it. I was going to make this a musical episode, but, you know. I just didn't have time with the writing. I tried to reach out to Irving Berlin, but he wasn't available. I don't even know if he's still alive, so. Oh, goody, there's a shark here. Just what I always wanted to hear while I'm cruising along on a raft that's made out of twig. Fantastic. Save me, little twig raft. Save me from this sharky badness. Where is he at? I don't even see the shark. Normally they have their little dorsal fin up in the air, and I have no line. Either that or he's in my blind spot right now. This thing has a blind spot like a Chrysler 300. I drive a Chrysler 300, which is why I know that it has a massive blind spot. The biggest of blind spots. The best blind spots. I'll see you when we get to the next island. This island looks a little tiny for my liking. Like, this is a very small island. This is an island of diminutive stature. Alright, and so we went straight west to get to here. There are islands everywhere. It actually kind of ruined the game for me when I found out, like, there's actually a grid. Like, if you look at the way the map is laid out, it's actually just, like, grid. It's like note paper, basically, for math classes. Where, like, there's a square, there's an island in the square, and it just, like, keeps going in every direction. There should be, like, some form of island inside of every single square. Hopefully we don't get too lost out here. I'm trying to keep it to cardinal directions right now so that if we go, like, straight west from here, we can head back east and we'll eventually get back home. But yeah, this is a little tiny island. This is a little bitty buddy. Little bitty buddy island. Don't really have a goal for this episode. Not really sure what's going to come up along the way. I'm sure there are things that I would love to do. It's just that, we're kind of in a spot right now where we need to farm up some things. We'll make a spear gun in a little bit too, I think. And so there it is. We'll stop the raft right there. That's our island over there. It's actually pretty easy to tell that it's our island because it's got kind of like a shellback thing going on. Our island has like a, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's got kind of like a rolling hogback thing taking place. We are going to need, well, actually, we're pretty full up on food and we're pretty full up on water. We can probably just get some exploration done. So what I'll do for right now is we'll take some of these crates that I brought along. Great crate, mate. There we go. And I'll drop those on the beach just in case we find anything around. Let's do a quick pan and scan. We're still looking for engine pieces. I actually think we still need the engine assembly. That's the only thing that we're missing before we'll be able to slap an engine onto this thing. And then after, is that an eel? What is that right there? Is that a stick or an eel? I don't want to go in the water with an eel. I've been in the water with an eel before and it was scary. I saw a moray eel. I was snorkeling one time. And there was like this big stone archway underwater. And my cousin was like, dude, I've got an underwater camera. You can go swim under that archway, and I'll get a picture of you underneath, like, this little, you know, half horseshoe-looking thing underwater. And so I was like, all right, bro. And so I go down there, and I try to swim to the bottom. And I start to get down there, and all of a sudden, a giant eel is just like, wah, 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 and, like, slithers its way out. And then I pooped in the water, and then I got kicked out, and I wasn't allowed to be there anymore. Because apparently, pooping in the ocean at that particular location is generally frowned upon. We've got a fuel tank and some plank scraps. Not feeling either of those things. I don't think either of those things are going to be helpful. I mean, the fuel tank would be cool and all, but what does this one have? This one's got plank scraps as well. I will take antibiotics. I'll take the plank scraps too because why not? It doesn't look like there's any kind of console or anything in here that's going to be lootable. I might be able to get down into the ship if I play my cards right here. We don't have any sharks at the moment, so I'm going to recommend we do. And yeah, there's 2 more crates down in here too. This crate's got a flare gun, a jerry can, and more antibiotics. I don't need a flare gun because there's no bears or anything. It says you can run off predators with it, but I don't trust that. Predator's hella scary. It fights xenomorphs. I just don't mess around with that kind of fighting proficiency. Label maker and some vitamins. Okay, label maker, vitamins. It's alright. I mean, we got some stuff out of here, but in general, I was hoping for a few more things. The label maker and the flare gun, we can leave all this stuff around. I'm not going to cry about it or be super upset if we don't bring it back with us. There's more than... Oh, that was... I thought that was a flat shark. I thought it was a flat shark. I thought it was going to try and get me. I got scared. I don't like flat sharks. They can get into places that normal-shaped sharks cannot. Cylindrical sharks. I will take... Since I already picked up the plank scraps, I'll take that right there. Pretty sure we already have the fuel tank assembly back at base, so I don't think that's going to be anything that I want to fiddle around with. Oh, shit. Where is he? He's here. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'll have you know that before I played this game, I was a lot more afraid of sharks. This game has actually helped out a little bit with my shark terror. We'll put this down here, and believe me, it is a terror. With this guy, we'll go ahead and we'll put the antibiotics bottles in there. We'll put the gas tank in there. That's a good thing, because once we get the engine built, we're going to need that. And then on top of that, we'll throw the vitamins inside of that crate so we can take them back with us. I do have 4 spaces, so technically I could go grab another one off that side. But I don't think I'm gonna right now. I don't think I'm gonna. Instead, since there's a shark around, I'm going to go around to the other side of the island and see if maybe there's any boats or any wrecks over here. If there are not, that's fine. I won't complain about it or cry or get all hyphy and, you know, ooh, we can go straight west even further. Well, maybe I'll do that. The shark over here is being kind of a douchebag right now. And I don't feel like getting bit when I have no, like, way to restore my blood supply. I've got a limited supply of blood right now, so I'm trying to keep it inside of myself. I got this blood up inside of me. Can't talk to my mother, so I talk to my diary. I think that shark took an ocean pee. How much does a shark pee on a daily average? I bet it's a lot. I bet sharks pee like a ton. Like, not like a full ton, not a literal ton, but I bet they pee. I bet they pee a lot. So we got a boat down here. It's got barrels. So... Those barrels are kind of far away, though. I'm trying to orchestrate how I'm going to make that work, but I'm just not sure. I think this raft is probably too large for him to knock me off of it. Every now and again, the sharks get super hyped and they can, like, knock over your rafts. I don't know if that still exists. But back when the game first came out, sometimes they would nudge your raft and it would just, like, front flip off into the distance. You'd be like, damn, super shark, why you gotta do me like that? Dude, I'm trying to loot over here. Can you just, like, give me a minute? Like, I just want you to leave me alone. I don't think this one's going to be attainable for right now, so my recommendation would be the shark's not going away. I've been sitting here for a little bit. I have no way to expunge the shark and get rid of him. And so my thought is we just go to this island to the west, and maybe he won't follow us there. And then we'll loot back when we come to here, and we'll grab the... I should have brought my crates with me. Balls. Well, that's no good. I'm powered by the wind, shark. Leave me alone. I am the wind! This shark is pretty determined. Like, this is a shark that will not be deterred or deferred or anything like that. Although it'd be tough to defer a shark because it doesn't have fur on it. But this does look like a location where at least there's something that I can do on land till maybe he goes away. He's staying on us, though. He's like a little bloodhound. He just will not let go. I'm going to try not to beach my raft because I would rather not be outside of it right now. Especially when there are large critters around that want to hurt me. We'll spin this around. Oh, look at that. I've got levitating skills. I'm magic. I'm like Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Okay, so this island over here, I mean, at this point, this is basically all there is to... Oh, there's clay over here. I should get a mining pickaxe, and I should definitely bring that back with me, because I think clay was one of the resources that we needed very badly. Pretty sure we needed it badly. A couple of boats over here. We're probably going to end up spending the night on this island, unless we wanted to do a little bit of night sailing. There's no, like... Are there cougars and jaguars and stuff now? I don't know. That's a big-ass flower. I bet it's stinky. The bigger the flowers get, the stinkier they are. That's science. The larger a flower is, the more of a nasty stank it done make. Is there any of those little climby bars over here? There's one. Yay, climby bar. Oh, there's tires over here. We'll get these tires off. We can take them back and we can augment the raft a little bit, make it into like a 4x4. Our raft just keeps getting larger and larger because I have compensation issues. Inside the console, we've got a machete. I'll take that. Inside of here, we've got a propeller and a refined hammer. Part of me wants to bring it. Part of me wants to leave it behind. With the machete... Actually, I shouldn't use the machete for right now. I'm waiting for this axe to go away. So there it is. We have tires now.
Yo ho, I'm a pirate with some tires. We'll take them off-roading and get lots of mud. Got tires, me hearty, yo ho. Please do not sue me, Disney, you're scary. Get tires, me hearties, yo ho. Yo ho.
Oh, there's a crate up here. Yay! We've got a lantern, a fishing spear, and corrugated scrap. I will take the lantern because being able to see is cool. And then I'm going to take the crate with me too, just in case. And then let me drag these on back over here, and we'll see what kind of modifications we can do to the raft before we go any further. Alright, so the tires have been assembled over here. The rest of it comes down to what we want to do with the raft. I feel like making it an L shape is probably a bad idea for hydrodynamics. I almost called it aerodynamics, but I don't think our raft can fly. No matter how much R. Elliott listens to, he believes he can fly. He believes he can touch the sky. My cat just scared the balls off of me. Oh my god. My balls are across the room. My cat just jumped onto my lap at like the wrong moment. I was just like, oh god! It got scary, okay? If I can get enough corrugated scrap, I wouldn't mind actually. I'm just going to put that right there. And then, I don't know. There we go. Yay, lantern. I've got cooked meat. How hungry am I right now? Pretty thirsty. Not really hungry, but definitely thirsty. Oh shit, there's a snake. I don't mess around with snakes. Snake, where you at? Stop being sneaky, snake. You're being a sneakity snack. You better stop it right. You're snacking around. Stop snacking. I don't want to climb the palm tree. I just want the cocoa nuts. Because I've got limes. And from what I've heard, if you mix the two things together, you get jovial island songs. There we go. We'll grab that from right there. And actually, we're probably going to need some sticks or something over here in order to get the raft done. But it's a little bit dark at the moment, and so that's going to make this even more interesting. I'll try and take everything back. I'm going to need lashings, too, so we might as well get rid of the yucca right now, too. So there we go. Goodbye, yucca. Small pine tree does not help me much. I don't think I need that right now. It's so dark that I can't see my hand in front of my face. More importantly, I can't see the pointy machete in front of my face. And so I'm going to go back and get the lantern real quick. Young palm tree. I do need that right there. They got to spell it like a rapper. It's got to be Y-U-N-G. Young palm tree. Abra, abra, abra. So what else do I have going on? If I wanted to make... So let's go to building rafts. If I have 2 tires and a lashing, I can make a tire raft base. That's actually pretty good. I thought that was a lot more expensive. So yeah, go back to crafting bits. We'll make a lashing. And then I have this right here. So, I mean, that's easy enough. That's not hard to do at all. So we'll go over to rafts. We'll make a tire raft base. And I will attempt to put it over here. Oh, it's a 2x1. I did not expect that part. Alright, we're still going to put it there. So there it is. We got that on that side. And then we need to come up with some kind of flooring strategy. And so I assume that'll probably cost me even more lashings. Oh no, we got corrugated stuff right here. So let's just put the... Let's put the corrugated bits on here. I would love to be on top of my raft right now. If you would allow that stranded deep, that'd be great. Cool. I'd like it to change over like the sound effects. Like, you know when you play PlayerUnknown? Sorry, I play a lot of PlayerUnknown, which is why I'm always referring to it now. Like, it makes like that thunking noise when you walk around on like warehouse floors and whatnot. It should make that sound when you walk on your corrugated flooring. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more we can accomplish over here for right now. I mean, there's tarps and there's other little things like in the vicinity. I've got some of the stuff I need in order to survive, but we should probably focus on getting food for a little bit. That's what I'll do, is I'm going to get my meters filled back up, and then we'll come back in the morning once it's all sunny and there's not a snake right in front of me. That's a big-ass snake, dude. I ain't trying to play around with snakes of that caliber. No, thank you. I only take my snakes in 22 LR or lower. It's interesting. I actually noticed that the game takes cloud cover into position. Like, I'll give you an example. If the moon is behind the clouds, it actually gets darker than if the moon is just out. I don't know why it's always a full moon, though. It is always a full moon in this game, like constantly. You've got to be in some kind of weird witchcraft central Just don't try to cast your magic spells at a higher force here, alright? Shadowrun rules. Watch out. Obviously, there's ambient mana in this area. We just got to be careful about it. I collected, so I got all this stuff together for the pickaxe. Now I'm just trying to find where that clay vein was. I think it was right over here. We needed a bunch of clay for base. And so I'm going to grab the clay real fast because I think it'll be useful to us. And I'm not going to be able to see while I do this. What did I do with my lantern? There we go. Let's take this lantern. And lantern, you go right there. Oh, good. It doesn't go that far in the water. Even better. Always what I wanted to do. Mine in the pitch black. There goes a little bit of clay right there. Hopefully it doesn't roll off into the ocean. Otherwise, I got to go swim with the fishes in order to get it. And, you know, I don't want to join Luca Brasi right now. I was going to say, this is taking a while, man. This clay is tough. This clay is not messing around. I would think that, like, clay would have trouble existing underwater. I don't know. It just seems like eventually it would dissipate. Alright, so give me... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Give me that. And now we will dive down and try and grab a couple bits of clay here. I don't know how many I need in order to put this all together, but hell, we have none back at our island. And so if I can get 6 or 7 of it, that makes life pretty sweet. So we've got 4 clay. Ah, shit, it only stacks in 4s. Weak. Super weak. Alright, well that means I gotta find more clay. And so hopefully there's more over here. If there isn't... Oh, we've got buoy balls over here too. We got those little buoy things. I heard they say that word different in like other countries, but I don't know if it's true or not. How do you guys say buoy in your country? Either way, we're gonna spend this entire episode playing with balls. And so there we go. Oh, I can actually... Can I pick these up? Like, do they go in my inventory? Can I carry them with me? Buoy balls would be super useful over here. So let me go dump my stuff back at the car. I'm sorry, back at the car. Back at the raft. I'm getting my objects confused now because this game is difficult and requires more talent than I have. And then we'll see what we can do with the buoys as well. I think if we can get our raft expanded out a little bit more, I'd be happy with the progress. Well, it says if I have 5 balls, I should be able to... If you have 5 balls, you should go see a doctor. I'm pretty sure some of those balls are going to be a detriment to you. Not to mention the weird, like, bulbous potato-looking sack you would contain if that happens. 5 balls would be rough. 3 is where I draw the line. You can have 3, but no more. 3, but no more. I can make a buoy ball base right here. Yeah, looks good to me. Getting our MacGyver on. And I think there's enough scrap metal around here to make this work. Let me see if I can find the other scrap metals. There's one on the other side of the island. There might be one over here. This island actually was blessed with a lot of scrap laying around. Yeah, so there it is. There's actually a ton of scrap on this island. There's like wood planks everywhere. There's corrugated scrap. This has been a pretty good acquisition for our raft, making this thing a little bit bigger and a little bit more robust. I'm not going to say that bigger is always better. What the hell was that noise? Am I okay? I'm a little sleepy. I definitely think we should probably get some sleeps in pretty soon. For the corrugated raft floor. We'll drop that in right there, not to be confused with the corrugated RAV4. That's a pretty badass engine we're going to be building out of here. I don't know if a RAV4 is dope or not. All I know is Hemi and RAV4. Those are the two. But now that the shark's here, that's actually going to hamper our progress a little bit. It sucks that he showed up right around the time that light is coming out, and I was getting ready to dive down into Rex. That's definitely a little weak, and I don't have any band-aids or anything with me either, so we can't go like mano-a-mano with his ass. Alright, well, I'm not going to say it's a beautiful day, but the sun is finally back up so that I can see again. Doing this without a shelter was probably a bad plan because my hydration situation's a little bit messed up too. But we do have a lantern, and I can take that down into the water with us. So we'll grab that. I'm going to turn it on real quick just in case it's too dark down in here for me to see. And the shark went away. And so my hope is that we'll at least be able to pick through this wreck right here before he shows back up. It's always a possibility. Let me get some oxygen. I'm not a big fan of the new breath capacity. I feel like your character holds his breath like he's never swum before. Swaminated, whatever the past tense word is right there we're looking for. It's still a little bit too dark. I need a little bit more ambient light before I'm going to be able to get down in there effectively. Alright, so there's the door. Inside of here, we got antibiotics. I'm not going to turn those down. Got a torch, a tarp, and a hammer. I don't care about that. I already have plenty of hammers and torches and whatnot, and I don't think we're going to be doing that much construction anyways. Is there a bottom hatch over here? Or is that pretty much it for that wreck? That's it for this wreck. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. There's another one over there, but I think I'll take the raft out to that one just in case a shark shows up. Instead, there's another little bubbly spot over here on the side of the island. that I was looking at last night. I don't know where it went. It's harder to see during the day. This is a problem I had in the first version of the game too, is the little bubbly doos that are out in the water are really hard to see every now and again by comparison to just like masts and things that are sticking out. Why are so many things crashing out here, dude? Is there like, do we have a boat problem in this area or do we have a pilot problem in this area? I'm thinking we have a captaining problem. Can I get down into here? Is that possible? It looks like there's a busted climb bar down in there. Alright, well I don't think we're getting in there. Instead, let's go grab the raft and I'll go get some of the stuff that's a little bit further out. Oh good, there's a snake over here and I can't see it. There's a snake and I cannot see it. This is the worst situation. It's the worst auspices under which I could ever run into a snake. Invisible snakes! Dude, that should be terrifying if snakes were invisible. I would never go outside again. I might not even go inside again. I'm not sure what I would do. But that shit is horrifying. Invisible snakes. What kind of witchcraft is this universe trying to create for me? Messed up witchcraft. Oh, that's a big wreck. Like, that's a huge wreck. And of course a shark's gonna show up right now. Because I can't do anything fun without a shark trying to ruin it. All I want to do is film my episode, you bastard. All I want to do is not be in the water with you. I'm gonna stab this fool. This dude's getting knifed. You better come back over here. Watch how quickly I put the knives. I'll put paws on you, fool. He's like, come in the water, ocean monkey. Come in the water. I'm like, no, you come up to the surface so I can stab you. It's a stalemate. The mate is very stale. I don't have a water bottle either, so I can't dive inside this thing and, like, protect myself. Protect my neck. They made it so he circles around a little wider, too. Oh, it didn't work. The plan failed. The plan has failed. Smack the tiger shark. There we go. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. We're gonna get this dude. Here we go. Got him. Yeah, get some, shark. Ow, bitch. He bit me, you little bastard. How dare you? He's like, yeah, well, you stabbed me with a machete first. I'm like, it's true. I did stab you with a machete. I was hoping to make you go away. But apparently pain receptors are something you have no knowledge of. Climb back up, climb back up. It kind of sucks how the shark is just like ever present. Like you can't get away from him. Like, is he going away now? No, he didn't go away. We just ran out of music. We'll run out of music before we run out of shark. Dude, I will straight fight you. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that the shark like never goes away. What? I know you didn't just attack my raft. Dude, this is sovereign. This is my domicile, and I will not be harassed. You better get that out of your system right now. Come on, come closer. I think like some kind of like spear or something, but the spear I don't think works on him. I mean, it might. There's a spear back on the island. Let's go see if we can get a spear. Let's see if I can stab this fool. Alright, we're getting equipped up now. This dude's about to get it. This is like my +5 spear of shark slaying. Shark, you better come over here right now. I have a thing with longer reach, and now I will poke you until you stop bothering me. Oh, there's another boat right there. I don't even know if this works. I want it to work. Like, I want it really badly to work because this shark's starting to get on my nerves. Come over here. Yeah, you don't want to play anymore now that I got a spear, huh? I see you ducking and running, pretend like you didn't start shit. I know you started it, though. You better get back over here. I'm gonna go out into this little islandy thing right here. You better believe it, shark. You better believe it. I'm gonna stand up on this little islandy space. You're gonna get some. Yeah, it worked. I saw him flinch. We got him. Alright, let's keep stabbing. Keep stabbing for posterity. Did he go away? Where's he at? Yeah, shark's talking that big game until he catches that spear. Till he catches that spear. You better watch out, buddy. I got armaments. That's right, they're minty flavored. Armaments. They could be like mints shaped like guns. The marketing almost writes itself. Armaments. And see, you could do a crossover with Arma. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so what's down in here? Now that we no longer have a shark problem, I'm just going to grab the crate here and then go back up for air because I don't really have time to loot in my current situation. We'll get some air. We'll check. There's nothing over here. Okay. So that's fine. Back up to the surface. I didn't realize the fishing spear would work against a giant fish. How could I have known? How could I have known? Oh my god, there's another one down in here too. Okay, well let's just get out of here before we run out of air. I don't like the little burbly noises that you make sometimes. Oh, you wanna play, shark? You wanna mess around? You wanna spill blood, shark? We'll spill blood right now. We'll get out there. It'll be sangre por sangre, homie. I don't know the Spanish word for shark. We got baked beans inside of there. Still no engine assembly, man. Like, we're not getting lucky with a lot of these crates. We really sincerely are not. That crate, he tried to run off of my crate. The crate crab. He tried to steal my shit, dude. Crabs out here are thieves. Oh, I got him. You see him flinch like that? I got him with the spear. We're gonna kill this dude. This dude's definitely gonna die. You wanna die, shark? That's right. Zip back on out into the ocean before you catch some more spear action, dude. I'm ready. It's straight ugly out here. It's hot out here for a pimp when you're trying to spear a shark and go for swims. Sorry. Sometimes I laugh at my own shit because it's funny to me. Oh, nope. I can't fishing spear you. You're a little bit angry for me, so I'm going to leave you alone. I need to get my vittles taken care of, though. We have serious vittle problems. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I've eaten like 1,000 coconuts on this island, but it's never enough. You just can't get enough coconut milk. Gotta keep... I'm definitely not climbing that tree. That tree is an accident waiting to happen. And I can't live with a busted ankle right now. Coconuts? Have I already gotten all of them? Ugh, I think I got all the coconuts from like all the smaller trees. Alright, we'll chop down a tree then. There we go. Rolly little cocoa nuts sitting on their cocoa butts. There was 2 here. Where did it go? There it is. It's trying to hide from me. He's like, no!
Do not plunge your blade into my flesh and create a sphincter from which to drink.
And I'm like, well, it's not really a sphincter. It's more of a hole. When you call it a sphincter, it's kind of disgusting. I don't think I want to ever drink from a sphincter. Like, in life, if I never add that to the list of stuff that I end up doing, get up to those pearly gates in St. Peter. Just like, so it says here you drank from a sphincter? That works. And so our conversation about sphincter drinking is all over. I could have just, I'm going to eat the beans now. Eat the beans. Do I have to open the beans somehow? How come the beans aren't, do I have to hit them with like a hammer? Ah, there we go. Problem solved. Those beans seem like they're the wrong color, though. I don't want to nitpick or anything, but those beans are definitely of dubious coloration. Alright, so inside this crate, I'm going to put all this clay. Yep, just a big old crate of clay. We'll throw that in there. It's stacked up to 4 inside of there, which is great. Oh, and I got one in my hands, too. We'll throw antibiotics in there. I'll put the lantern in there. Inventory management is not really the most interesting thing we could be doing right now. I'm not amazingly stoked about the probabilities thereof and the fun to be had. But there's still 1 crate left inside this wreck over here. And now that we've stabbed the shark into submission, I think we should go after it. You never know. There might be the final engine piece in here. The final engine piece. The best part is when they go. It's always a shame that like Asia had such a shitty guitarist too. Like their guitarist is not good. As a carburetor. I don't know if we have a carburetor. We might have a car. Oh, he came back, huh? Came back for more, did you? Came back for a little more fun and action, did you? Came back for a little bite of Splat, did you? Yeah! You came to hunt the Splat, but as I, the Splat who shall hunt you. Oh, he's coming back in. He thinks he can get a bite off. He thinks he's got us, but he don't got us. I don't got him either, though. The hunting trip has gone wrong. We definitely need to invest in a spear gun. I think I could throw the spear at his ass, too. Yeah, like that. Get my fishing spear back here. Throwing spears into water is actually pretty difficult, though. Can I spear you guys? Oh, nope. I can't because I have terrible depth perception. Also, I turned off the reticle for... Oh, there he is. There he is. Ah, shit. Did I kill that stingray? I don't know if I killed the stingray. He disappeared. Turned on his cloaking device. Ooh, right into his head! Although I lost my spear. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, shit, son. He's got a spear in his head now. I gotta go get it back. Gots to go get that ish back. Get the machete. We're gonna cut it free. That's right, shark. Look at that. I'm in your water right now. You want to take a pass at me? Come on, shark. Ah, now I'm down a spear. No! If only I had known that it would stick into his bulbous little shark head. I had no way of knowing, though. Who could have predicted that when you throw a pointed object at something, it might stick into it? Who could have predicted that? You can't explain that kind of thing. I'd like to explain that kind of thing, but science hasn't advanced that far. It just hasn't. Now we'll see him poking out of the water at the bare minimum. With a spear stuck in his head. Holy shit. Ugh, this is quite a bit deeper over here. Oh, he came back again. No, my spear's gone from his face! Where did you leave my spear, you bastard? Where did you leave it? I don't know if half of this is counting, but I'm gonna give it a go. Every time he comes under the raft, he's gonna catch that whooping. He's gonna catch them hands. See, the secret is that I'm faster than him, and I'm meaner than him. See, he might have grown up in the ocean taking prey from the sea, but I grew up in a house with my mom. That's just made me mean. It's made me mean as all hell. I got this shark. Let me on the raft. Let me on the raft. I got a crate. Great crate, mate. I just want to say that like 1,000 times an episode. There's another machete. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that sort of works out. I'll tell you what. I'm going to deal with my shark problem here, and I'll see you on the next episode of Stranded Deep. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hi-do.